almost September.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Gold Wednesday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
And we have a ZvP for you guys today on Akilon Wastes again. Looks a little different because it's covered with that nasty creep. We got some manners thrown out. Good luck, have fun, Zerg. Good luck, have fun. Was the blue player playing random? Or calling out?
Oh.
Doing a Babe Ruth. I'm going for the Zerg. Thank you, Protoss. Oh, they're just addressing each other. All right.
They're being formal.
Very formal. How's it going today?
By the way.
Do you think that the blue player had so much BM in the last game, he'd like, I am going to promote manners?
No, but it's kind of hot there.
Definitely it's not from here then. Because I know the rest of the country is actually having a heat wave, isn't there?
It's from
Poland.
Poland. I wonder how hot it is in Poland.
I don't get the weather for them. How hot is it in Poland, guys? We could look this up, but I just don't want to.
I'm guessing that's Polish.
Is it? Heh.
Guessing that's more Polish.
That's not fair. I can't understand any of that.
Someone's gonna scout.
Hey, but tongue face.
Six pull. I understood that part. And sorry.
Wait, they can't translate sorry six pull?
Maybe
pull.
it's
six pull, the universal term.
Polish.
Alright, well, the spawning pool's out. A
Polish.
probe is already scouting. Let's introduce the players, because we were way too engrossed in those.
In our bottom of our country, we have our wrong button. We have our red Zerg Firnomir.
Why is the button over there?
Firnomir. And his opponent, the blue Protoss Rafalbballer.
Alright, so we do have the pool already up for Firnomir, who is six pulling. Baller is doing the right thing. He has the forge practically competed. That forge is definitely going to try and test its mettle and compete.
I think he could
Wow.
get a slam dunk. But
Maybe we should be casting this week. We're tired.
It's not going to be done. Evidently.
I would have preferred the cannon go up at the Nexus because it is going to get taken out by the Zerg.
You mean like these cannons?
There you go. Those do have a much better chance of surviving because the probes can act as a shield for those cannons. So this is a great Protoss defending against the six pull. We do have the gateway thrown down so we can try and get zealots out as fast as possible. Probes have been pulled to try and block that cannon, buy it as much time as possible. Those probes are little heroes. They're sacrificing themselves for the cause of ire. And the cannon is now finished. It does have its shields lost, but it's able to just spank those Zerglings and send them back to school.
But you know, Firnomir, he has not completely given himself to this cause.
No, he did expand behind that. He has a little bit of supply block, so which tells me he really wasn't planning on sending more lings in. But hey, it forced his Protoss opponent to just compact everything into his base.
Exactly. You force him to make the cannons, which slows down the mining. You prevented him from taking this expand, and you're even going to kill his forge.
Yeah.
You force him to make additional pylons. And again, like you said, he's crunched.
You know, I think it's okay though, because I think Baller, I think our blue Protoss player, I think he did the absolute perfect way to defend against this. He's kept himself back in this game. There really is no way that the Zerglings can really attack that position unless somehow a Baneling nest or something got positioned. And if we look, Firnomir is going roaches, and that does buy Baller some time to get his stuff ready. And
How much time though?
Well, I mean, the roach one's about halfway done.
You get a handful of roaches as march up here, you can take this out.
Well, I mean,
you can set up your roaches around here and just attack the Nexus.
Supply-wise, he can only get 3 roaches out right now. Now, he does have an Overlord coming out, so he might be able to get, 6 roaches out?
But that's enough.
We do have
6 roaches and a handful of lings against 1 zealot.
Well, we got Warp Gate on the way. The zealot is kind of scattering around trying to see what's going on. He might actually get intercepted and surrounded by the Zergling pack. But, the Zealot might actually do a bit of scouting to try and figure out what's going on. He is going to get picked up because there is an Overlord down there, so he does see that a Zealot has made its way out of the base. 4 roaches on the way. He can afford to make 1 more after this hatch. And it looks like Warp Gate is
Almost half there.
30% done, and we have another Zealot popping out now. Oof, somehow that Zealot made it back to base. How did he do that?
We didn't really go
He didn't
far.
have Zealot legs! He went very far.
It went down here, then back up.
In StarCraft terms, that's like 3 states over. That's like halfway through Europe. Or an eighth of the way through China.
Maybe all the way through Texas.
Maybe. Alright, these Zealots thought they were really big and bad and they chased everyone down. But nah, it's just the Zerlings waiting to reunite with their long-lost Roach brethren. And here we go. We do have another gateway on the way for Baller. So he's almost been able to kind of get maybe a 4-gate out of this. Or a 3-gate.
But it is a delayed 4-gate.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like a more forward position cannon might have helped. I don't know. Maybe in front of the Nexus, not behind it.
But like he couldn't though. That would have taken too much time.
The problem is, at this point, he's going to need more Stalkers to deal with the Roaches. And he's going to need some really good micro right now.
Yeah, it's really going to be tough for Baller to get
good.
through this.
Alright, he almost risked this round. Baller does move back to the safety of the cannons. He's going to force Firnomir to fight him near the cannons, which will aid him a lot. Iron Sparks is trying to give us a seizure with the camera.
It like freaked out. Well, because I wanted to see if he was going to pick off this probe, because this probe's going to go down and put a proxy pile on.
Yep, it's going to do a proxy and try and warp in units. Here we go, more roaches streaming in. I think Firnomir, who's supply blocked, might have enough to break this.
This is enough.
Okay, here we go. A couple shots taken off by the Stalkers. They are baiting everybody back to the cannons again. It looks like Firnomir is not going to have it. 1 buggy does go down right there. We do have a proxy pylon down here on the low ground next to the natural expansion for Firnomir. And Firnomir is taking way too many unnecessary hits.
I think he's trying to get into a better position.
He's got good position at the bottom part of Baller's base.
But you know, one thing I also did notice, Firnomir is getting prepared for DTs.
He is, because, I mean, hey, 1 behind, what do Protoss players do? They go DT.
Try.
No, well, sometimes. Sometimes they PM.
Circle P.
No.
Just like Terran.
Well, you know.
Just like Terran.
Swarm hosts.
Swarm? Don't even.
I haven't seen. I cannot wait for the next Carbot animation StarCrafts with the Swarm hosts.
But what we cannot wait is for this battle.
Alright, we do have the Lings who got a bit of a concave around the front. A lot of shields and damage taken on Zealots and one of the Stalkers who run right back to Mommy Nexus. The one thing I really don't like about this, that Nexus has full energy. And you know, where's the Mothership Core? Iron Sparks, where's the Mothership Core?
It's in the belly of the Nexus.
Get it out! Photon overcharge, bait them back to the Nexus, do tons of damage.
How about some Zealots?
What Zealots?
Those Zealots that stopped all this mining.
What Zealots? How'd they get there?
They walked.
They walked.
They took a walk.
He is actually absolutely preparing. Did you call out the spores?
That's what I was referring to.
Well, it does look like Baller has gotten out of his base. He's able to destroy the Overlord that was south of him. There is another Overlord up by Baller's base, but I don't think it's really going to do anything. I don't see a Nexus Swarm coming anytime soon. And now we got Baller on the offensive. BB offensive. Nexus. Nidus, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's like, what's a Nexus Swarm?
Alright, we have an engagement. The Lings are trying to surround the Stalker Ball. And because of this unit setup for Firnomir...
No, it's basketball, not a stalker ball.
No, I meant stalker. Shut up. The Roaches are able to pick off the Protoss units because the Zerglings are slowing them down. And Baller is running back to the Nexus, and I don't know if there's going to be anything at home waiting for him.
Maybe an empty
No, no cups of cookies.
An empty net.
Dishes of milk. Alright, here we go. We have a bit of a warp in, but a couple of them are destroyed.
I mean, just look at the amount of roaches that are here. You could just not care about these cannons right now.
No, here we go. We're going to zoom out to allow you guys to see the whole base from Baller. Roaches do take out one cannon.
It's not that big.
No, it's not. It's very compact. One cannon does go down. We have a lot of probes going down, a lot of units, Stalkers going down. I think there's 2 left. We do have a pylon going down. It doesn't unpower anything, but it does cut supply. But hey, Baller has no resources. He is able to warp in 1 Stalker, but what's the point?
Point is to never give up.
Never surrender.
But I think we will be seeing a surrender soon.
Yeah,
I mean,
we gotta see the GG.
he did do a little bit more counter.
And we got a Spiridala. Do you pronounce the J in Polish?
I still want to know how you make that face.
What face? The X and the D?
Is it like, do you like cross eyes? And...
Oh, it's like squinty smile, like ah.
Is it like?
No, you gotta close your eyes. That's closed eyes.
I thought it was like cross.
That's
like
closed eyes. That's really kind of, you look constipated.
What?
All right, guys, leave a comment down below on how you think the game went.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe, favorite, share, please.
Send us in your replays
at SuperStarcraftBros at gmail.com. It's down below in the description. Hit all those buttons. Have a great day. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you next time.
GG.